Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is going to be a day in the life, and I'm just going to mention now that if you hear any kind of craziness in the background, those are my kids and I'm just going to call him my husband. We're getting married next year. Downstairs playing, so if you hear anything, that's just them. But yeah, so we're starting off in the morning. It's around 7 o'clock, close to 8. And I went and got my youngest son's bottle, and then I'm going to clean up the blocks in here, get him nice and comfy in here, change his butt, of course, and then I'm going to start making him some breakfast. I do have a little bit of ASMR throughout the video here. This is like about a 20-minute video, and I was thinking about doing the whole video just kind of like ASMR, but I noticed some of the clips were like very like it sounded like squirrels or something in the background because it was sped up. And I was like, yeah, I don't like that. So I did mute some of it, but I left a lot of it still like with the sound because I thought it sounded good. So let me know what you guys think down below. And yeah, but after I change his butt, I go ahead and make him his breakfast. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up this rug here. My youngest son did have a, it was like a granola bar. I can't think of what it's called off the top of my head, but he ended up smashing it and got it all over the rug. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw this in the rug. It's a like spot clean kind of rug, but I was like, you know what? I'm not even in the mood for it right now. So I just went ahead and threw it in the washer, and I was going to do like a delicate cycle, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to do a normal cycle. And it ended up turning out fine. But after I'm done in here, I'm going to go ahead and go into the living room and start folding up some of the clothes and cleaning off the table in there as well. Just do a normal speed into clean. Jesus. So the last bit of the clips are not going to have like any ASMR or anything like that. My youngest was pretty cranky and he was not happy that I was in the kitchen. He was not in there. But if you've been around, then you know that when he is in the kitchen, he gets into everything and he does not listen for nothing. So it gets very stressful um, when he is in the kitchen with me. So that's why we have the gate. But here, I'm just making some egg salad. I was actually supposed to make this last night and I totally forgot. Um, but I'm just going to get this made up. And we kind of had like a late lunch anyway, so this was like kind of perfect. And I just threw too much mayonnaise in it. A little too much. It was okay though. It was still really good. Some salt, pepper, paprika, and of course relish. And that was it. I just made like a simple, easy egg salad. And we had little sandwiches after. And yeah, it was super good. Now I'm back in my youngest son's room and I'm going to go ahead and get his room cleaned up. Since I took the rug out, I'm going to try and pick up a lot of his toys and then use my Tenco to clean his floor. Now I'm just going to already say, just in case anybody's wondering why his room is not decorated, and that is because like, I've had, oh, he's mad. I had a vision in my head of how I wanted to do things in his room. And we were going kind of like a Western oldie kind of vibe. And I had things in my head and I wasn't settling. But now I'm kind of like, you know what? We just did our oldest son's room in dinosaur theme because he is obsessed with dinosaurs. And I was like, you know what? Why not do our youngest son's room in Bluey? Because he's literally obsessed with Bluey. And so I think I'm honestly leaning towards that. We are not 100% yet on it. Um, so I don't know, but I need to talk to Tyler about it a little more so we can kind of like get that figured out and see what we're going to do so we can get his room decorated, obviously, because he literally only has a rug in there and curtains. um, but I've found some stuff on Etsy, like they have the kiwi Bluey thing, and that's kind of the thing that we were talking about is, Bluey and Bingo are girls. So a lot of Bluey stuff out there is more towards girls, which can be irritating because it should be a unisex kind of cartoon. Even like, I get it, they're both girls, but I mean, my oldest and youngest son, we all love Bluey. And so it's not just going to be girls that like Bluey. Now, they do have Bluey stuff for boys, but I feel like it's honestly not as much as what they do for girls. So, like, I tried to find a lot of stuff for his room, and quite a bit of it just looked too girly. And that's why I kind of think Tyler's like, well, I don't know if we should do his room in Bluey theme because he's a boy and we want it to be boy, but we want it to be bluey at the same time, if that makes any sense. Um, so I don't know. We're going to have to figure it out though, because I did find some cute things. And I think we could make it work. But again, it's something that I need to talk to Tyler about it again. And we're actually working on our upstairs, trying to get it done. Finally, if you know, you know. We actually finally printed off our pictures that I've been wanting to print off. One of my all-time favorite maternity pictures that I took, well, we got done, and sadly, we didn't get maternity pictures done with my oldest because it was wintertime when I actually started showing, and we didn't know anybody down here that could take the pictures, and it was just a whole thing. Our friend in Ohio, well, his friend's mom in Ohio said that she could do them, but then it was like, we have to do all this up there. It was too stressful. So we didn't end up taking them, but I took plenty of belly pictures, of course. And I truly miss being pregnant. I miss my belly so much. I feel like women either love it or they hate it. And I absolutely loved being pregnant. Even though my second pregnancy, I was sick literally the whole pregnancy. But I just loved it. As far as having more kids, I don't know. Yesterday, I was like, you know what? We're having another child. We have 3 years to do so. And I definitely want to have another one before I'm 35 because then, obviously, if you know that once you're like 35 and older, it is more of a higher risk. And that's something I just don't want to stress out about, thinking like something could be wrong or anything like that. So I don't know. We have like 3 years to decide though. But of course, having our second one, he kind of has changed our mind about having multiple kids. So he's a lot. He is a lot. Um, so I don't know. But I kind of like, selfishly though, at the same time, it's like, Tyler and I started dating and we lived in two different states. And then we got pregnant and I moved down here. And so it's kind of like we lived separately and then we lived together being pregnant and having kids. So it's like we haven't really got to experience just being a couple together and going out and doing things, if that makes any sense. Um, but obviously, our relationship has worked perfectly fine because it's been like 6 years. So it's like kind of selfishly at the same time, it's like, well, if we have another one, then it's like we're literally starting over again. And it's just one of those things that, some people may take it the wrong way, but it is what it is. So I don't know. I guess we'll see in 3 years if we're going to have one or not. um, but yeah, I've been talking quite a bit, and I honestly, like, I was happy about this ASMR video because I'm just not really in the mood today um, with talking and stuff, even though I've been gabbing for a couple minutes, but honestly, like, I haven't talked a lot through this whole entire video. Um, but it's fine. But anyways, back to the video, since I've been gabbing so much, I'm just going to finish folding up these clothes here, and they are honestly sitting on the table as is. But that is going to be it for today's video. If you liked this kind of video, let me know down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe, give this a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one.